Dog throw up on the couch. I'll be right back. It's all good. She ate too much. She's okay. She's okay. She's okay. All right, let's start over anyway. Let's see if we can do something better. Come on. Oh, I remembered a song I wrote a long time ago. Here we go. Oh, it's so hard on this guitar. Here we go. All right, I'll try it on the electric. Hang on. But not as sonically insane here. Let's see if we can do this. All right, let me turn this down. All right. Okay. That's probably okay. That's probably okay. Okay. Hang on a second. I'll try and loop it because they're lyrics. light on. Heart is a lighthouse with no light on because of you. Fuck you. That's that whole song. That might be the first song I ever wrote. That's back when I was just a lonely band by myself in my bedroom back in 2006. That band was called Fog Juice, which is the liquid you put inside of a fog machine to play at to use on, it makes fog. It's called Fog Juice. I remember there was a couple more songs. I don't really remember them. There was a whole album that I made a concept EP on the acoustic guitar through a pen microphone, which is like that little, like a microphone that you could get at like Circuit City at the checkout line for like $5. Fog Juice. So here's the thing. I've been saving. There's been a few things I've been saving. This is maybe it's either very intelligent of me or super arrogant. But there are things I've been saving for, like, not Patreon, because I won't use Patreon. I'll just make up my own thing. But for like some sort of buy-in reveals. You know what I mean? Like, I have a movie called Flush, which is the first movie I ever made that I think people would really like to see. It's about a guy who takes a big shit, and when he turns around and looks in the toilet bowl, it's a stuffed animal of a koala bear, and he becomes really good friends with it, and then it beats him in Jenga, so he flushes it back down the toilet. It's pretty great. And there's also a couple Fog Juice albums. There's a documentary called Tree Man that's kind of brilliant. Maybe the best thing I've ever done. So there's things I've been holding back, because at some point it'd be nice to make, like, all I'd like to make would be $2 or $3 grand a year through YouTube. I know that sounds like a lot of money, but that would be really nice, because then, like, within a year or two I will have paid off all the stuff that I've bought, mostly to entertain myself, but in a fractionally sense to entertain you. But that would be nice. Anyway, is it annoying that the fan is on? Can you really tell? Has anybody got anything they really want to say? Because I can play a little bit more. I got nothing new on the OPZ. And tomorrow, the stereo out, baby. Stereo out from the... so get your headphones ready for tomorrow. Well, tomorrow I probably won't be very good at it, but... excuse me. By Thursday, I want you guys to have headphones so that when I play, you'll be able to really tell the difference. So that it'll be worth the extra $250 I spent to get a stereo mixer and a stereo output jack. But it's nice. Oh, good. Okay, let's talk about Loki a little bit. Kevin watched Loki, and he said it rocked. Yeah, so, I mean, I think it's definitely... I think it's definitely the best Marvel show I've seen. Eddie is asking if Fog Juice is like bong water. No, it literally is some sort of chemical compound juice that you buy, that you put in your fog machine. I personally, my favorite brand is called Bog Fog, and it's the highest density, so you get your biggest bang for your buck. But if you gotta, it's really annoying. You see a lot of the time. All right, let me tell you a film secret. A lot of the time, guys, there's a secret to making your film lighting look good. Is you juice a little bit of fog up into the room. You like that with the fog machine, and it kind of creates a little bit of atmosphere, almost gives some weight to the room, and you can kind of see the light reflecting off of the particles that are up in the air. And it's fucking great. It adds it's like one of those like cinema tricks, And they cost so if you're making a movie and they cost like $30, so I highly recommend it. But the thing that's very annoying is that the cheaper ones, you got to keep them hot so you can use them like in between shots because the fog doesn't stay on. But they will fart out gas every once in a while because it just gets hot and it has to release the pressure. So on the audio, every once in a while you hear a pff. So you gotta and the sound guy will be like, "What the fuck, dude?" Or also you can sometimes see it, so you gotta put it in a closet or throw a blanket over it or whatever. No, that's not true. No, it's not dangerous. I don't think at all. I shot it in a fucking 12-year-old's face for a smoke grenade. That's how we did the smoke scene, and I tested it on myself. Well, first we tested it with a real smoke grenade. And I instantly burned my hand, and I went, okay, well, I cannot have my little buddy friend, Sean Macanuco. Oh, sorry, that's his mom. Luke Macanuco is the actor. Brilliant little actor. Not little. Now he's just an adult. I saw him recently. He's like this big adult. He's like taller than I am. If anybody saw Smoke Grenade, that's on the channel. I highly recommend that. That's better than any of this bullshit that I'm doing. That's like some real effort was put into that. No, I don't think it's good for you. I don't think you should be taking hits of fog juice, but also it is non-toxic. I did a lot of research on this. But yeah, ideally stay away from it. But wait, has anybody else seen Loki besides Kevin? Because I'm not being a Marvel fanboy at all, because I didn't like a bunch of their most recent stuff actually for the past few years. And I really thought Loki was some cool storytelling. And I want Jen to watch it because I know you're a Doctor Who fan. Yeah, that little kid was a great actor. And then Richard E. Grant, he was kind of old Loki. He was so good. Yeah, I guess he's a little tall for a kid, but he is king of Outworld or whatever it's called. Yeah, I just thought it was really smart and fun. Yeah. Oh, yeah. 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 Luke will always have, if I ever make another movie, Luke will definitely have either a major part or at least some passing part because he's such I don't know, he's just cool. If you were just 10 years older, we could be friends. Oh, wait. Oh, so you don't care about Doctor Who? You just like David Tennant? Because that's the one thing I've heard. See, and this is what happens whenever anybody does any time travel show. People are like, that happened on Doctor Who in the 70s. And you're like, yeah, but it looked like a fucking bag of shit, I bet. Because that show had a $30 budget and their monsters were made out of trash cans and tinfoil. And this has got the might of, Mauschwitz behind it, as they say. Oh, well, I don't mean that as a negative. But I am not able to get into Doctor Who. Yeah, unfortunate. Oh man, yeah, she didn't like it. I mean, I get it. I do think you have to be kind of a Marvel fan to like some of the more interesting story parts of it. You have to be invested in some of the bigger ideas, but yeah. Oh, okay. So it's you, Eddie, who likes it. Yeah, definitely the best of the Disney Plus shows, in my opinion. All right, I'm going to go. Yeah, you don't need to be a Marvel fan, but sometimes it's fun to eat candy, right? All right, guys. I'll talk to you later. I'm going to do the McCartney 321 Hulu series tomorrow, which I've almost watched the whole thing. So, if you want to prepare yourself for tomorrow's review, you can check that out. It's on Hulu. It's called McCartney 321. It's him talking to Rick Rubin. Jessica Jones was